my dad woke us up and he put this game on, but I just remember his face, just how elated he was, and then I'd never even heard of Andy Gregory or Mike Gregory. It was when Mike Gregory scored that try and Henderson Gill did the bit of a boogie, but just to see how excited he was, and that was it then. I was obsessed with Great Britain and trying to beat the Aussies then, so that was my first memory.
My memory's the same, my dad, I remember my dad, my mum was telling me to go to bed, but my dad would wake me up at night and get me up to go to watch to watch him. Come watch these games. It's exactly the same. And I think that's. And then we do the pilgrimage to Wembley to watch Test matches and stuff like that. It was.
And for us, like 9, 10, 11-year-olds, we were like gods to us. It's what you wanted to be, didn't you? And emulate it.
I was lucky enough to beat Australia at Wembley. But to beat them in their own backyard, you can't buy that. That was one of the best moments ever.
I remember the phone call when I'd been selected in 1990, and you get into your mid-20s, you think I've maybe missed the boat here, but Malcolm Reilly's at the other end of the phone, you think, here we go. One of the proudest moments of my career, I'm actually tingling now thinking about it. And on the way leading into Melbourne that night, Roy Dickinson, God bless him, former prop from Leeds, he was leading a band of merry men. He was like the Pied Piper. There was 250 people in red, white and blue just following him into the stadium. And Malcolm says, just look out to the left side of the coach, guys. He says, these guys have paid their hard-earned cash to come and support you. There were 7,000 Brits there that night. And it was unbelievable.
You play against the lads in games, rugby league, and you know them. But when you go on a tour for 3 months, it's like a family, innit? You get to know one another, and you get great friends, and you get the characters and everything. And with me getting on now, I'm in my 80s, so the players I played with now are dying off one at a time. I hope I'm bloody still the same. So anyhow, it's like one of your family going, really. When you lose your mates, somebody rings you up, or so-and-so's got. And it's because you've been on tour with them and really know them, it upsets you.
Like you said, the special moments out there, and when you share that with somebody, your mates for life.
That's right. That's why I feel sorry for the lads these last 20 odd years, no tours. It's what they've missed out on, I think it's one of the best thing in rugby league. If you can get on a tour and be selected for your country, it's...
What happened, Jim, if you was on tour and you got picked to go to New Zealand?
I was, and they wouldn't let me in.
Why is that?
That fellow, John Greengrass.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I've apologised about that 100 times.
He's still banned, Jim.
Yes.
Yeah, but I'm not right bothered though.
My early time playing for Great Britain, I was at Wakefield, and I was the only one selected from Wakefield. And I remember you, Scully. You probably don't remember it, but I remember the couple of younger lads, and I remember you coming over and playing pool with us, in the pool room. And it's them little bits that I remember that how you probably didn't realise at the time, but how far that went in terms of bringing them isolated players in a little bit to feeling a bit valued, being part of the group.
It's a very masculine game, isn't it? It's a very gladiatorial thing where you've got to show toughness and what have you. If a rugby league player can ask for help or say I don't feel this or that, and you can kind of tell people that you're struggling.
It's the hardest thing, though, isn't it? Like, you're supposed to be a big tough rugby player, and to own up that you've got problems. A lot of men will not own up and be honest to themselves.
How many people that will have inspired,
Correct.
people who play the game, watch the game, just through seeing rugby league players come out and be open and open up. Yeah.
I think Rugby League led the way with actually having dedicated player welfare managers in clubs as well. Actually a person that was there for that. There probably wouldn't have been anyone there for that, would they? It'd probably the head coach probably that you've had to go, and that's an hard one to do, isn't it? Like, goes and tell that you've got. That's what I mean. So I think
being honest with people.
Yeah. Rugby League cares, and sort of like having the welfare managers in place in all clubs now, and how that's developed over the years, I think it's a really good sort of outlook for the players, because you are there, you do put a face on, don't you? That's part of the job as a rugby player, isn't it? Put a brave face on, show how tough you are.
A number of guys that I've pulled me to one side and had a quiet word with. And there's guys now actually stand up in front of the fellow peers and other young kids. It's a big stride forward, isn't it?
You need to be certainly resilient, but all the qualities and attributes that you do take out the game, you know, it's invaluable in your everyday life. So, yeah, I'd like to think I learnt a good few things from rugby league, and yeah, very, very tough. All the pre-season trainings, all the injuries, all the setbacks. It's what don't kill you makes you stronger.
Rugby league made me the person I am. Do you know what I mean? I think, you know, like obviously your parents have a big say in, you know, what you are and, you know, your morals and your values and all that sort of stuff. But I've certainly been around some people in this room that they've influenced me, and not only how I played the game, but how I bring my kids up. Do you know, like that's the game, isn't it? I think it's got good. Rugby league, I think, has great morals and great values.
Things go wrong and you're not getting picked, like I weren't at school. I had a great career, but there was when you have highs and you have lows. And when you're up on a high, everybody wants to be there, but when you're on a low, you know, you need your fellow players, and that's what I admire about that squad in '84, because I just come back from Wembley. I was the best scrum half rated. I had a nightmare of a tour, but everybody were willing me to have a good game.
I think none of us are perfect, and I think we've all had loads of mistakes, loads of injuries, loads of losses, and I feel like resilience, if we're strong in resilience, that defines you as a player, and I think it makes you the player you are, that ability to bounce forward from all those kind of setbacks and mistakes. And I think that you're right, having a strong support network around you is important. You can't just do it on your own, but I then think just being a bit, everyone sat around this table, it's just gritty.
What do you do to put it right?
Yeah.
You know, and that certainly stood me in good stead for life after playing.
I remember when I played, you'd get hurt, but you wouldn't let them know they hurt you. You know, and I think we're all the same. You know, you think, bloody hell, that hurt. But you wouldn't let them know they hurt you. Or,
Wait till they've run off at mark and then as long as they don't see you, you're all right.
You should think, bloody hell, he's an hard kid, but just give me a crack. But you got to be tough to be in it. You weren't bad, Dan.
I'm going to say I'm not 6'2", Jim.
You finished a few plays yourself, haven't you, Jim?
I didn't do bad myself. They were fashionable back in the 90s. I think Scowen maybe tipped it. He thought it was a little bit of a smoothie with it, but yeah.
That's my favourite.
Oh, brilliant. Tell me that was for Movember. That's not my choice. Oh, that's not bad.
Kick ass.
He's lost that one in the wind.
That's 2 days with you.
Beard?
Yeah.
When's that from? 2001, isn't it? Is that 2000?
No, I think. Do you know what it could be? Yeah. All right, the track is worth it.
Oh, yeah.
Desperate Dan there.
I grew that during the marathon. It was that time. Started clean shaven, like Forrest Gump. I reckon you get a good one, Scully.
Yeah, I can do. Often. I've never tried just the tash. Never. No, I've done the old beard thing. I've never done the tash. I've got good people who do care for each other genuinely, and people know that if you need help, there's always somebody there for you.
I think there's something special about rugby league relationships, though. Like, it doesn't matter at what time frame passes by. When you get together, it's like it could have been yesterday. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know why that is, or if it might be, maybe it's the same in other sports, but I only know rugby league, so I just think there's a special bond between rugby league players.
Lads you might not have seen for donkey's years, and have a chat, even if it's for 5 minutes. And
There's no better feeling.
oh, brilliant.